Good morning, my classy people. Happy Saturday to you. As well as Churchill Downs today. Of course, we have the Stephen Foster Stakes, right? There's approximately 6 stake races today on Saturday. And on Sunday, the Maxfield Stakes. You got the old Speed King in there and Captain Cook and some other great runners for sure. Tip sheets are available. Please email us at speedking24@yahoo.com and or text the office 732-804-0637. They're $20 each day. Buy both, you get them for $35. Thanks so much for all your support. Well, I want to turn my attention to Sunday. There's a couple videos I want to do. This particular video is the Maxfield Stakes, a full field. And then my next video for Sunday is a horse that I'm looking to play, or have been for the last month or so. It finally showed up in the entry box, and it's going to be my spotlight play or my best play for the whole weekend. You know, I really want to play this horse. We'll talk about that in the next video. But until then, the old Maxfield is race number 10 on the card. How good was Maxfield as a runner, as a colt, right? Well, the Maxfield Stakes is $250,000 for 3-year-olds. Straight 3-year-olds for sure. Only going 7 furlongs, y'all, so you better have a little forward pace for yourself in this one. And it's a full field. I mean, we got a full field of 13 horses running, you know, so hey, you should be able to find your flavor in here. Don't think there's going to be a lot of pace in the race, but my top pick, as it, you know, kind of break my heart a little bit, the horse that should win this race is the number 2 horse, Captain Cook. Well, Captain Cook is breaking from the 2-hole, of course. Has won at 7 furlongs back there in the maiden special race as a 2-year-old. His 3 races as a 3-year-old was an overnight stake race when he made his 3-year-old debut on February 2nd, I believe, right, which was the Wither Stakes. Ran a beautiful race, making his 3-year-old debut. Won that race nicely. Beat Omaha. Came back his 2nd race in the Wood Memorial. Kind of flattered a little bit. That's the race that Rodriguez went gate to wire on the rail. Grande ran 2nd, who ran a beautiful race. And he ended up finishing 4th by 6 in a 10-horse field. He didn't disgrace in the Wood Memorial. First time in a graded race on April 5th. Full field of 10. Came back, of course, in the Peter Pan. Almost took him gate to wire. Kind of spit the bit. Well, didn't spit the bit. He stayed on pretty good, but he finished 3rd by 1 1/4. Hill Road, the Chad Brown runner, ran him down that day, and McAfee ran 2nd. Now he's back in 50 days. This is not a stake race. A graded stake race. This is a listed stake. So, you know, his 2 graded races, the Wood Memorial, which he ran great, and the Peter Pan, which he ran even better, now back fresh, fit, and fast, don't have that level of competition like Hills Road and McAfee, Grande, Rodriguez. So those were maybe the 2nd tier 3-year-olds, but none of those are in here except with the Speed King and maybe Flood Zone, the Brad Cox runner. So to me, cutting back in distance from the last 2 races to 7 furlong, has won at this distance before. Didn't run that great the first time across Churchill Downs, but that was his first race in life back there as a 2-year-old in October. So I really do believe that he has enough speed to sit 3rd or 4th here, and should beat these coming home, right? Won't be easy, but he's 9-2 on the morning line, the number 2 horse, and Captain Cook should win this race, and I'm going to go ahead and make him my top pick. Well, secondly, this is where my heart breaks. The old Speed King is back. Well, for name's sake, of course, and Speed King owes us nothing. This one is trained by Ron Marquette. There's been a change of jockey from Bejarano to Alvarado, okay? Alvarado and Marquette hadn't hooked up at all. The combination, the jock and trainer, they're 0%, but they're both are very, 15-20% trainer and rider. Speed King is 2 wins from 5 starts and 1 second. We've made a lot of money on Speed King, particularly when he broke his maiden on November 1st, first time out. And paid a whopping 22-1 for sure. Then he came back at 14-1 in the Southwest Stakes, which we cashed a big ticket on as well. Then they rolled him back into the Rebel Stakes. Didn't do much at all. Finished 10th by 15th. Came back into the Arkansas Derby and ran 6 by 24. Now he's been away for 92 days. He is the speed of the race. He is also fresh. Hasn't run in 92 days. He's fresh, fit, and fast. And this Kentucky bred by Violent, you know, we're going to be rooting for, and he'll be on all of my tickets, my pick 3s, pick 4s, and pick 5s. So my top 2 picks here is the number 2 horse, Captain Cook, who I think pound for pound, probably if he gets the trip, should win this race, okay? But equally, I do like Speed King. He is the speed of the race, or at least he should be sitting second behind the number 10 horse, Verified Fire, and should get a good trip. So I like the 2 and the 7, the 7 and 2 in here for sure. Our third pick in here would be the number 10 horse, who is, I think, faster than Speed King out the gate. Verify. He is a sprinter, and a sprinter true and true. 2 for 2, undefeated. He's a merry horse. It's Brad Cox, and you got Flavian Pratt up. Lasix is off for the first time on this horse. I never know how to quantify that. If the horse didn't need Lasix, he wouldn't have had it in the first place. That's the way I think about it. But the horse is undefeated. He's by our stallion, Authentic, so we have a little rooting there. He is 5-1, the number 10 horse. That is a great price on him as well. And I do think he will set the pace in this race, and I think Speed King will be sitting right behind him and probably try to take over at the 3/4 pole for sure, and Speed King should take over. So again, our third pick, fourth pick will be Verified. Okay, and we talked a little bit about Flood Zone. Went over to Dubai, got really smacked around. He was one of the favorites in Medan, and ran 7th by 17th in a field of 9. Hasn't won a race since March 1st. In the Gotham's Grade 3. We look for a bounce back with Brad Cox's other horse in here, for sure. So you can interchange the 8 and the 10, the 10 and the 8 in the 3rd and 4th spot if you like. I view them equally. They're both 4 and 5-1 respectfully. So again, I'll go ahead and make Flood Zone our third pick, and I'll make number 10, Verify, the other Cox runner, as our 4th pick. So there it is in the, beautiful Maxfield Stakes race. I do think the number 2 is the horse to beat pound for pound, but equally I do like the number 7 horse, Speed King. So I'm happy with those 2. I could just sit there like that. I will probably just use those 2 in my pick 3s, pick 4s, and pick 5s, right? So for us, 2, 7, 10, 8, or 2, 7, 8, 10. Like I said, the 8 and 10 in the 3rd and 4th spot, you can put them any which way you want. I view them as being equal, right? Now, as a long shot play, the coach got one in here, right? We wish all the best to D. Wayne Lucas. If I had a long shot to upset and rocket the whole race up, it would be the number 4 horse, Perfect Force. That's what Lucas is a perfect force. He's still listed as the trainer of this horse. By Gun Runner is a late runner in here. He's 20-1. How nice would it be for the coach to get a win like this, as he continues to recover? And I know he has some time ahead of difficult times ahead, but he's in our prayers, and we wish him the best for sure. Okay. 2, 7, 8, 10. Just like that. Like I said, I like the 2 and the 7 and the 2 in this year's Maxfield Stakes, as these 3-year-old boys cut back, for the most part, to 3 furlongs. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm your Speed King. Stay classy, y'all, in all that you do. Have a great time this weekend. About 11 to 12 races over Saturday and Sunday. at Churchill. Tip sheets are available. You know how to get a hold of us. Thanks, everybody, for your continuous support. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm your Speed King, for sure.